Hello, Mga Kapamilya. Have you ever been so hurt that your words suddenly turn into poetry? That's what we Filipinos call hugot. It's when you pull out your deepest, most painful emotions and turn them into a punchline. Ouch, right? But it's also fabulous. Hugot lines are everywhere. On your Facebook feed, in your group chats, even when you're just ordering coffee. One black coffee, please. As black as the future of our relationship. See? It's a national sport. We're so good at finding the drama in the everyday, turning our heartaches into something we can all laugh or cry about together. It's our way of saying, I'm in pain, but make it fashion. These Hugot lines are so popular because, let's be real, who hasn't had their heart stomped on? Everyone can relate. It's a shared experience, a universal truth. When someone drops a killer Hugot, you don't just hear it, you feel it in your soul. It's like they reached into your chest, grabbed your broken heart and said, "Girl, I get you." It connects us. It makes our personal pain feel a little less lonely. It's a reminder that we're all in this crazy, beautiful, and sometimes heartbreaking journey of love together. So we share them, we meme them, and we use them to get through another day. But wait, there's a new trend in town. Introducing Science Hugot Trivias. Oh yes, darling, this is next level Hugot. This is for the people who are not just heartbroken but are now trying to justify their questionable life choices using science. Suddenly, your friend who can't stay loyal is quoting animal documentaries. Did you know that only 3% of mammals are monogamous? So it's not natural for me to have just one partner. It's science. It's a wild, wild world out there, and people are getting creative with their excuses. It's a fascinating, if not slightly alarming, evolution of our beloved Hugot culture. So, what exactly are these so-called Science Hugot trivias? Think of them as emotional defense mechanisms disguised as fun facts. They are the battle cries of those who have been burned by love and have now decided that monogamy is a scam. It's their way of intellectualizing their pain and their decisions. Instead of just saying, "I'm scared to get hurt again," they say, "According to evolutionary psychology, promiscuity ensures the survival of the species." It sounds smart, right? It sounds so convincing. But honey, let's peel back the layers. It's not a science lecture, it's a therapy session in disguise. The main event of these Science Hugot trivias is always the grand defense of having multiple partners. It's the ultimate clapback against the idea of the one. People who are deep into this mindset will hit you with lines that sound like they came from a biology textbook. For example, look at the bonobos. They are our closest relatives and they solve all their problems with, well, you know. They don't limit themselves to one partner. It's about community. They use these animal kingdom comparisons to make their choices seem natural, primal, and even logical. It's a clever trick, turning a personal preference into a biological imperative. This whole narrative is built on one core idea: monogamy is the enemy. It's portrayed as an unnatural, restrictive, and outdated social construct designed to make us miserable. The Hugot becomes, monogamy is a prison people willingly enter, and they wonder why they feel trapped. I choose freedom. They paint a picture of monogamy as a guaranteed path to heartbreak and betrayal. By demonizing it, they make their alternative, polyamory or just plain cheating, seem like the enlightened, more honest choice. It's a classic case of, it's not me, it's the system. The system in this case is the concept of lifelong commitment to one person. The defense often gets very passionate, almost aggressive. They're not just sharing an opinion, they're trying to convert you. They want you to see the truth they've discovered. They believe they've cracked the code to avoiding pain. The argument is that by having multiple partners, you distribute your emotional investment. If one person leaves, you still have others. It's like having backup Joas. Don't put all your eggs in one basket, they'll say, because that basket will eventually be dropped, kicked, and set on fire. I prefer a diversified emotional portfolio. It's a sad, cynical way to look at love, treating relationships like stocks and bonds. But let's call it what it is, a defense mechanism. This isn't about scientific discovery, it's about emotional self-preservation. When you've been hurt badly, your heart builds walls. For some, those walls are made of anger and isolation. For others, the walls are built from a crowd of other people. The logic is simple: if you never give your whole heart to one person, you can never have it completely broken. This science is just a fancy, intellectual-sounding excuse to avoid being vulnerable. It's a shield made of trivia, protecting a heart that's terrified of being shattered again. One of the most fascinating parts of this Science Hugot universe is how it completely redefines words we thought we knew. Suddenly, loyalty isn't about exclusivity anymore. Oh no. That's too old school. In this new world, loyalty is about honesty. To all your partners. The Hugot line goes something like this. I'm more loyal than your one and only boyfriend. I'm honest with all 4 of my partners about each other. Is he honest with you about the other girls he's messaging? Loyalty is transparency, not exclusivity. See what they did there? It's a brilliant mind-bending twist. They make themselves the hero of the story. Then, they come for the big, scary words, adultery and concubinage. They strip these words of their legal and moral weight, turning them into mere labels. Adultery is only a crime if you get caught and your partner is vindictive. What I have is an open, ethical arrangement. It's not cheating if everyone knows. It's called being a modern, responsible adult. They create a new vocabulary where their actions are not only acceptable, but honorable. It's a masterful act of public relations for their own lifestyle, rebranding what society condemns into something progressive and cool. It's not a lie, it's an alternative fact. These defenses are often sprinkled with a dash of intimidation. It's not just about justifying their choices, it's about making you question yours. They'll hit you with a condescending "Aw, you still believe in fairy tales?" That's cute. Wait until you get your heart broken for the 3rd time. You'll come around to my way of thinking. It's just evolution. This tactic is meant to make you feel naive and foolish for believing in monogamous love. It's a subtle threat. If you don't adapt, you will suffer. They position themselves as the wise, battle-hardened survivor, and you're just the clueless newbie waiting to get hurt. Ultimately, this is all part of the coping mechanism. By changing the meaning of words, they change the story. In their revised narrative, they are not the villain, they are the pioneer. They are not cheating, they are being ethically non-monogamous. They are not disloyal, they are practicing a higher form of loyalty through radical honesty. This linguistic gymnastics is crucial for their psyche. It allows them to live with their choices without feeling guilt or shame. It's a powerful tool for self-deception, turning a story of pain and fear into one of strength and enlightenment. So, after all the animal trivia and the redefined words, what are we left with? Let's be very clear. Mumjega kapamilya. This is not science. Not even close. Real science is about observation, experimentation, and peer-reviewed data. It's not about cherry-picking facts about swinging monkeys to justify your fear of commitment. Using science in this way is a disservice to the hard work of actual scientists. It's like using a microscope to check if your ex is watching your Instagram stories. You're using a powerful tool for a very, very wrong purpose. This isn't a scientific thesis. It's an emotional manifesto. These Science Hugot trivias are a deeply personal script written by someone who is hurting. It's a monologue delivered by a heart on the defensive. When someone tells you humans are not meant to be monogamous, what they might actually be saying is, I was loyal, and I was betrayed, and I will never let that happen to me again. The science is just a costume. The real person is underneath, wounded and trying to make sense of their pain. It's a creative, albeit misguided way of processing trauma. They've built an entire intellectual fortress to protect a fragile, broken heart. We have to remember that this is an opinion, not a universal truth. It's one person's story, one person's way of coping. It doesn't mean monogamy is dead or that love is a lie. It just means someone, somewhere had a really bad experience. We can listen, we can sympathize, and we can understand where they're coming from without adopting their philosophy. Your love story is your own. Your definition of loyalty is yours to write. Don't let someone else's painful past dictate your hopeful future. Their truth does not have to be your reality. In the end, these Science Hugot trivias are a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. Even when we are shattered, we find ways to put ourselves back together. Sometimes, we use glue made of excuses and weird animal facts. It might not be the healthiest way to heal, but it's a way. It's a declaration that says, you hurt me, but you did not destroy me. I have found a new way to live, a new way to survive. It's not science, it's survival. And while we may not agree with the method, we can at least understand the motive to simply finally move on. Unkabogable.